What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. What I'm going to be shooting in this video is my Crosman G1 Extreme. It's an older break barrel air rifle from Crosman, no longer available. The pellets I'm going to be shooting are some JSB Exact 8.44 grain pellets. I was trying to shoot these 10.5 Crosmans. They do not shoot well in this gun, so we're going to stick with this one. I'm shooting the same yardage as last week's video when I shot the B3. That was the group from the B3. So I think it'll be interesting to see if this air rifle does better than the B3. And here's just another look at the G1 Extreme. It's just an older Crosman break barrel. This specific air rifle has the RC wheel bearing trigger mod and a Vortex seal. Seems like it has to break in almost every time you get it out. But once you get it warmed up, it's a pretty accurate air rifle. All right, here we go. Let's shoot a group with this gun. Again, this is a little over 30 yards. Not anything crazy for distance, but for me it's a pretty good yardage, especially with a 4-power scope. Felt like I pushed that one left. My scope is a little bit off to the right. This scope is on its last leg. This is not something that I would take hunting. You pretty much have to re-zero it every time you use it. But it works good enough for this. But yeah, that last shot, I feel like I pulled it left. Let's do one more shot, and then I'm gonna move my scope a little bit and we'll shoot the target to the right. So realistically, it's about the same as the B3. That may be the shooter. Went 6 clicks to the left there. Let's shoot a 10-shot group on that right target. That one didn't feel as good either, to be honest with you. That was 3. This rifle likes a really specific grip. You probably see that I have a rifle rest here, but I'm still resting it on my hands, and that's because this thing is all over the place unless you have your hand under it. That's 4. Five. Six. That went off a little soon. For me, it was still a good shot, it felt like, though. 7. Make sure my camera's still going. 8. Nine. Pull that left. Right before it went off, it twisted in my hands a little bit. Last one. So that's 10 shots on that right target. I'm gonna go grab that target and we will look at it and see if it's any better than the B3. It doesn't really look like it is though. Cool, so there's the group that I just shot. And what I think's interesting is it's not that much different from the B3. I think the B3 group from last week's video, which was really about 30 minutes ago real time, I think it's actually maybe a little bit tighter than the G1. So maybe a more powerful air rifle is not always better. That's kind of an eye-opener for me, which both guns you got to shoot them different. I should have shot the G1 off of bags. It would have been a little bit better, but still, that's kind of good for the B3 and not so good for the G1 Extreme. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Hope you guys had a good week. I'll see you later.